Yo, what's good everyone, Mark is coming back at you with a brand new video. Today we're going to talk about how you can make your $5 AdSets work in 2018 and 2019. The Facebook ads platform has become very freaking competitive, and as some of you might have already experienced, it's quite hard to get those $5 AdSets to work. But in this video, I'm going to show you how you should use it the right way to go ahead and get the best results and go ahead and get the easiest sale and go ahead and scale it the best way. If you haven't already, go ahead and join the family by hitting that subscribe button down below. Give it a like if you're going to like the video and hit the notification bell to be up to date whenever I upload. Each week we're giving away a lifetime access to the Master Marketing Academy. The only thing you need to do is to go ahead and comment down below. Notification go ahead and comment down below. You'll be able to join the giveaway each week, each Thursday. I am giving away a lifetime access to the Master Marketing Academy, and if you have already joined it, or you can go ahead and join it by hitting the link down below. It'll be the first link in the description. Go ahead and check it out. That was a lot of talking. Let's just jump straight into it. What's up? Inside of my computer right here. Just wanted to do a quick shout out to the Master Marketing Academy. Go ahead and check it out. It will be the first link in the descriptions. We have plus 35 videos in 10 different modules in the academy right now, teaching you everything about dropshipping, e-commerce, and marketing with Facebook ads, Instagram ads, etc. How to increase your average order value, how to increase your profits, your conversion rate, blah blah blah. So inside of the secret Facebook group, I'm giving away winning products, how to hack the algorithm whenever it changes, you know, doing live streams and all different types of insane value in there. So definitely go ahead and check it out. First link in the descriptions down below. But moving into the video, which is what you're probably here for. So let me just close this down. There we go. So inside of the ads manager right here, I just made a simple ad, so we can go ahead and I can show you guys how you should be using the $5 ads, which is actually not $5 ad sets, which I'm gonna show you why you should be using 7 instead of 5. Anyway, moving on, as you can see, I just have some bullshit ad right here of a simple dog collar, LED color. Anyway, it was like a winning product a couple of years ago. So basically just made a simple ad right here with the link and everything, but that's not the whole idea of this video. But the importance of it is when you make your ad, that was what I wanted to show you guys. So when you make your ad, right, first off, you start to make your campaign. You make your campaign right here. Then you have your ad set, your first ad set right here. And then you jump into your ads, and then you start with making your ads so that that specific existing post is being shared between your different ad sets. So when you duplicate your ad set to make a new targeting for that, the same post is used. So all engagement throughout all of your targeting, throughout all of your ad sets is being shared on one post, which is the importance, because then all of the data is being shared, and that will help the pixel and the algorithm to give you better results. So this is the important. You want to use existing post and create a new one. Instead of create an ad, you want to use existing post and create a new one. Press the plus button right there and create a new one. That's the importance. So moving on, now I'm going to show you the $5 ad sets, which is not $5. So why do you want to use $7? You might be asking that, because everybody's saying that you should use $5, and the reason why you should use $7 rather than $5 is actually because everybody else is using $5. Everybody, you know, all of the YouTubers and gurus and whatever the fuck are saying that you should use $5 ad sets. So when you go ahead and give Facebook more money to spend per day, you're willing to spend more. That is favored inside of the Facebook algorithm. So this means when you go ahead and say, okay, Facebook, I'm willing to spend $7 a day rather than $5 a day per ad set, Facebook like, okay, cool, perfect, and they will serve you better results. They will serve you better traffic because you are willing to give Facebook more money. Facebook's all it's first of all, it's an auction platform, right? You are bidding. It's a bidding strategy, bidding platform. So you're bidding for the traffic. So when you're willing to spend more money, this is of course automatic bidding. So when you're willing to spend more money and give Facebook more of your money, Facebook is favoring your ad over the others because you're willing to give Facebook more money. So that was a lot of ways to say the same. Anyway, as always, you want to start it at midnight. This was actually an old ad. Let's just duplicate this one. so then I can show you the exact way. So $7 ad sets, rather if you're testing on PPE or you're jumping straight into WC, that's of course whatever you want to do. You can get the whole testing roadmap, scaling roadmap, and everything in the Master Marketing Academy. Check it out in the description down below. But anyway, if you want to, of course, test in blindness yourself or just run with my other Facebook videos on my YouTube channel, that is fine as well. So dark color like that. So $7 is the daily budget, and we always want to start it at midnight, because this midnight your ads manager time. So for your ads manager, whether you're being in LA, New York, you know, China, Singapore, Denmark, whatever, you want to start it at midnight of your ads manager, which is 12 a.m. the next day, or of course the ads manager. So if you for some reason are living in the European time but your ads manager is in LA time, I would go ahead and make it LA midnight, because that's the importance, because at midnight all of the ads are paused for a second for your ads manager, because it re-optimizes for the next day. So importance, midnight. And what you want to do right here, we're just gonna rock with the G5 right here, which is the grade 5 top English speaking countries. And for the age group, what you want to do is always above 21 or 22, because they are proven to convert better than the younger audience. So of course, language English, even though that we're targeting the G5, which is English speaking countries, we only want to target people who actually knows how to speak the language, because some people might not be that good at English in the specific countries, and if or when your store are based on the English language, you don't want to get traffic to your store which doesn't know how to speak it. And location, you want to keep that at people who live in this location rather than everyone in this location, because then you'll be targeting tourists as well. So people who live in this location is the importance, that's our, you know, the population of each country. So starting off right here, so this is the way that we're going to split test with the $7 ad sets. So when you're running with your $7 ad sets, you want to run them for at least 48 to 72 hours. And the whole idea of running $7 ad sets is not to run only with one ad set, as you might be doing if you're running maybe 20 or $30 ad sets a day. But when you run a lower budget campaigns, you know, $6, $7 ad sets, not $5, $6 or $7, I run with $7 always. You can run multiple ad sets, multiple targeting, and split test between the different interests and targeting. And this way you'll be able to know which ad sets you should use horizontal and vertical scaling on. So let's move on. So what we start off with doing, well, yeah, it was a dog color that we were targeting. So first off, we'll, for example, start off with saying dogs. And then what you can do is you can jump in, and then we can say narrow down the audience, and then we could run with something. So what you want to do is you want to split test, or you want to divide the specific types of interest into different ad sets. So for example, for this one, we could run with magazines. For the next one, we could run with stores. For the next one, we could run with, I don't know, Facebook pages related to it. So you want to separate the different types of interests into specific separate ad sets. You know, this is one ad set, and then you want to duplicate it if you wanted to make one for stores, for example. So for this one, we're going to run with stores, and the next one we're going to do something else. So this one we're going to run with stores. So just starting off with dogs, which is of course the broadest interest in the dog niche, and then you want to narrow down the audience. Then we could run with something called with different stores. So what you'll be able to do is you can do it several different ways. You can jump onto Google. You jump onto Google and you can search for top 10 dog stores, which works really, really well. Top 10 dog stores. And then you will be giving a list of that. So as you can see, we got PetSmart, Petco, PetVal, blah, blah, blah. And what you'll be able to do is you can either jump into, of course, the specific page that it gives you, and then you can sort of like have it on each side of your screen, and then you can just pop a bin. So did they make a list? They have right here. Okay. So we could run with, you can see we got bark boggles right here. Then if you press the suggestions button, you'll be served with similar interests where most of them are based on, this is of course stores. So what you would do is you could take that specific name and you can search for it on Google. So as we got bark box right here, we got PetSmart. So you can do it on either way. You can look at the suggestions and then search on Google, or you can search on Google and use what you get here and try to see if you can target it on Facebook. So we could do is it called that? Pet value? Nope, that's not there. You can also just go ahead and copy and paste if that's easy for you, like that. And we got that one right there, Pet Supplies Plus. What you want to run with, tongue twister, is what's been working the best for me lately on Facebook is definitely running with between 800 and 5 million audience. So 800k to 5 million is definitely the one that works the absolute best. So definitely that's what I recommend you guys to go ahead and do. So you can see we are at 21 million. So let's just stop here and I'll show you how you can actually narrow this down. So right now we're at 21 million. As you can see, 21 million audience size. This is of course for the whole G5. If we were running for only the United States, it would be a bit different because that's one country rather than 5 countries at once. But we have 21 million, so we want to decrease this to at least below 5 million. The way you can do this is, just a quick reminder, when I am running cold traffic, this is without lookalike audience. When you're running cold traffic, a bit larger audience will serve you lower CPMs, and it will be easy for you to test that specific product. Where when you start to scale your product or start to do a vertical scaling with lookalike audiences, etc., you can then go ahead and have lower audience sizes below 1 million or something like that, which works super well as well. But when you're doing cold targeting, having that above 1 million to 5 million is really powerful to do. So little trick right here. So we got 21 million. What you want to do right here is you want to flex target it. But rather than flex target it with something else, you can split test both. So you could flex target this with Facebook pages. Another thing that has been working well recently is just flex targeting layer 1, which is our stores, with another layer of stores. So the way that we're going to do this is you want to look for the largest audience size of the different interests that you popped in right here. You can see audience 5 million, 31,000, 216,000, and 10 million. So what we want to do is we want to take the largest one, which is PetSmart. You want to take that away, and then you want to narrow further, which means this is our layer 3, level 3, layer 3 of targeting. You can see level 1, level 2, and level 3, or layer, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to pop in PetSmart there, and then we have an audience size of 14 million. And then what we're going to do is we want to pop in some more up here. We got Petco as well, we got Petland, Pet Store, there we go. So I just popped in some more stores up here that I know are stores. And what we want to do is we want to take them the second largest one. Let me just do this over for you, not to confuse you. So we have all of the different brands up here, right? And what we want to do is we want to look for the largest interest. We got PetSmart, but I think we added one which was larger. Yes, we have Pet Store. Pet Store is at 19 million, which is the largest one. Then you want to press the narrow further down, and you want to put in Pet Store. There we go. And as you can see, we got 8.6 million people. The next thing you want to do is you want to then take the second largest one again, which is PetSmart. And you want to layer it down furthermore, and then you want to put in PetSmart. And as you can see, we reached 7.6 million, which is okay. What you can then do is you could, for example, put in engaged shoppers, and then we would be at, let's see, 3.9 million people. So we are below our 5 million size. So what you can see right here is we take our stores, which is our first layer. You could also do without the dogs at the top. I just like to narrow it down first of all with the largest interest in that specific niche, which is dogs, of course. Then we have our stores, and then you basically just take the largest one and flex target with it. Take the largest one in the layer 2 or layer 1 and flex target with it. As you can see, we had all of our stores here, then we flexed with Pet Store, which was the largest interest, and then we flexed one more time with the second largest interest, which was PetSmart, and then we flexed with engaged shoppers, which basically just gives us people who are more likely to buy from our store. So that gives us an audience size at 3.9 million, which is perfect. And then you want to either target Facebook and Instagram, or either one of them. For dogs, it can work on both, or you could go ahead and only focus on Facebook. Then we're down at 170,000. But for this one, you could go ahead and choose Instagram. And if we were to go ahead and only choose Facebook, so let me show you, this is where if you go ahead and choose Facebook, we could basically just jump up into our audience right here, and then you could go ahead and remove PetSmart, and you could put in PetSmart right here, and we could remove engaged shoppers, and as you can see, we are above 1 million as we talked about. So 1.6 is all about playing around with those interests and don't flex targeting those layers, but you want to keep it, you want to keep the algorithm clean. That's where you really go ahead and improve your results by keeping the algorithm clean. So stores in one ad set, Facebook pages in one ad set, brands in one ad set. So that's really how you will go ahead and increase your results. So let's jump straight onto it. So this was audience 1. So that was just to explain to you guys how you go ahead and do it. Of course, when you do it yourself, it's a bit faster. I was just trying to explain to you guys the easiest way. So dog color, we're gonna say G5, and we're gonna say stores. So this is stores, right? Boom. Then the easiest way to go ahead and just duplicate it and change the ad set, you just add your ad set right here, just press the duplicate button, and original campaign, you want it to be in the original campaign. And there you go, a copy has been made which looks exactly like the one we had before, and you can go ahead and change the interest. The importance here is when you jump into your ads and you press the edit button, it's the exact same post. So when you go ahead and get likes on this ad set right here and likes on this ad set right here, those ad likes and comments and engagement will be on the same ad, and that will increase the trustworthiness of the whole ad itself. So as you can see, G5 stores, this is our copy, and what we'll be able to do is we can go in and change it. So what we, for example, would be able to do is we could go in and focus on, you know, pages about dogs. So you can say, I love dogs, and dog lover, dog lovers club, dog lover, dog lovers. As you can see, we got some big pages right here. Let's see, dog walking, dog food, puppy love as well. Some big pages about dogs. So another key, just a little tip for you guys, as you can see, sometimes Facebook ads will just conflict itself and it will say potential reach fewer than 1,000 people, which it does sometimes when you stack some different interests that it got confused about. You can just go ahead and change the age 1 year and it should go ahead and show us the correct potential reach. As you can see, if we have 21 years old, it will say fewer than 1,000 people. This is actually a huge tip. I've gotten this question a lot of times, so take notes, guys. As you can see, when you go ahead and do your interest, you might be confused. Why does it say fewer than 1,000 people when you know that it's several million? You go ahead into the age and you change it 1 to either side and it will show you the correct potential reach. I don't know why it does that. It's just a bug in the algorithm. But moving on, so this is our pages. I'm just going to show you 2 ad sets. You can do 5 or 10 or how many you ever want to do. Normally I do 3 to 5. More 5 than 3, but you can do how many ad sets you want to and run them for 48 to 72 hours before killing or scaling with the horizontal scaling or vertical scaling. All about the scaling and the whole testing strategy is in the Master Marketing Academy. Check out the description down below. It's be the first link. But as you can see, for our pages right here, we'll do the same. We'll take the biggest one, puppy love. We go ahead and flex target it, puppy love. There we go. And we are at, oh, we don't want to do that. Puppy. What you can also do is you can use the audience insights right here, which I would also recommend to do. I'll probably make a video about the audience insights as well. But the audience insight is really powerful to do that as well. But if we just go up here and put in puppy love, I think we have an audience size which is suitable. Yes, 4.3 million. We're just gonna run with this, guys. As you can see, we just flex targeted 2 times. We got dogs right here, and then we got our pages, Facebook pages. You can find Facebook pages inside the audience insight, or you can go ahead and search on Facebook yourself and find them from there. Just copy and paste them inside here. But as you can see, we're running with Facebook pages. You would just jump up here and you can go ahead and search for pages, and there you go. You got 2 different ad sets over here for $7 a day, and you can make up to 5 or 10 or how many you ever want to. Just let them run for 48 to 72 hours before doing anything about them, so the Facebook algorithm gets some time to optimize for it. But yeah, guys, this is how you go ahead and use those $5 ad sets, which is not $5 ad sets but $7 ad sets. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're being favored in the Facebook algorithm when we are willing to pay more to Facebook for our ads. So this will give you better results. It will make you a lot easier to quickly see which types, either stores or the pages or the brands, or which type of interest that works the best in that specific niche, and you'll be able to work from there and use that for your lookalike audiences as well. As you can go ahead and use those interests, either being the stores or the magazines or the pages, in your lookalike audience. When you start running your lookalike audience's ad sets, it will help you to go ahead and use that in that way. So as you can see, you've got two $7 ad sets, and you can just duplicate it one more time, and then you can either go in and change the demographics. You could go in and change the location, so you could choose Europe, or you could choose only the United States, or you could choose worldwide, however you want to split test. But the best way to split test is in the Master Marketing Academy. Go ahead and check the first link in the descriptions down below. I hope you guys got something useful out of it. Please give it a like and hit the notification bell to be up to date whenever I upload. Hit the subscribe button to become a part of the big family, and as always, I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day. Bye.